Coach, the semester has begun. Guys are on campus. Talk to us about how the tryouts over Labor Day weekend went.
Well, first, you mentioned they're on campus. Let's hope they're all going to class first. But with that as a standard in our program, I would say they all are. Our tryouts again this year, we fill up the Labor Day weekend, which has been a couple of weeks now, but we had a total of 19 guys trying out for the team, of which I ended up trying to get somewhere down to about 12 guys, and we're close to that. But it was, weather-wise, it was a pretty good weekend for us, and we were able to get 7 rounds in through the 5 days. So to that extent, it was a very successful start for the season.
Then this past weekend, you guys head up to Northern Michigan for a very unique tournament. Tell us about that event.
Well, it was a match play tournament, and we've never participated in anything like that in the past. And in Division I, they're starting to do a little bit more match play tournaments, which takes you right away from the traditional medal play, which is everybody counting all of their strokes, adding them up after 18, and seeing where you fall. In match play, you have a different mindset that takes place as you're playing, and you're only playing in this particular format. All of our guys played 6 9-hole matches, and if you won, you continued on to hopefully an overall champion position, which only one player gets in that particular format, and everybody else falls into positions underneath. Unfortunately, there's a 6-0 guy that wins the tournament, and then on the very bottom side, there's an 0-6 guy. So one young man's walking away with probably quite a bruised ego. But anyway, fortunate for us, all of our guys played well. We had a total of 30 matches that we participated in. We won 20 of those. And as the team event worked its way out, it was a matter of percentages that the number of percentages matches that you won, which ours turned out to be just under 67%. So we ended up beating everybody there.
Talk about some of the guys individually and their performances in gaining that team victory.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting. The very first day, you play 3 matches, and we had 2 guys, Adam Hansen and Dustin Vogl, both go 3-0 on the day, and then 2 of the other guys would have been Wyatt Drost and Ryan Thomas. I said Wyatt Drost, right? And then Ryan Thomas. Those 2 guys each lost 1 but won 2 matches. And then, unfortunately, we had Eric Gandy in the number 1 spot. He didn't play all that well that day and consequently lost all 3 matches. So after the first day, we were in second place. Grand Valley had us by about 9 or 10 percentage points. And so they had played well that day. And then the next day, right off the bat, both, Adam Hansen lost his first match. Dustin won his. Now, what happened with Adam is that he got to the final 8. Dustin won his match, which got him to the final 4. Riding both of those guys at that point, we're actually in pretty good shape team-wise. But the other, the only match we lost in the first 9-hole match on Sunday was the Adam Hansen. Everybody else won their matches. And then for the second match, Dustin was the only one who lost. The other 4 guys won. So we kind of, at that point, going 8-2 through the first 2 matches on Sunday, really set the stage for us to pretty much, we were in obviously great position at that point to win this thing. And then we kind of limped in a little bit. We lost 3 matches out of those final 5 in the 6th match, but all in all, we still hung on in there and won the tournament. So I just think great playing by everybody. Eric Gandy went 3-0 on Sunday, so he finished 3-3. Adam Hansen went 5-1 on the tournament, and the other 3 guys went 4-2.
Yeah, you talked about how this is the first time the team has got a victory in quite some time. Talk about the confidence that's going to give the guys, especially starting out the year like that.
Well, first of all, yeah, we've not had a team victory since October of 2006. So the monkey on the back was starting to feel like a gorilla. We obviously got that off. And by the way, I'm going to tell you right now, the drive back from Marquette really isn't that long when you have a victory and everybody's in a upbeat mood. The neat part about it is that we've got 2 weeks here between that tournament and the next one to get ready for 4 weekends of some pretty tough competition. The fact that we won the first one gives us those 2 weeks of really feeling pretty good about where we've got things so far with the program and for this year and where the guys are playing. We've got probably 7, maybe 8 guys that are all fighting for one of those top 5 spots on the team, and that's the kind of depth that you need to continue what I'll say being on top of the wave right now.
Lastly, Coach, cool weekend you guys got coming up, alumni event and outings and all that fun stuff. Tell us about that weekend.
Yeah, in fact, it's going to be a rather busy weekend. Starting on Friday, we have Friday afternoon. We'll have our annual team photo shoot, which takes about an hour to go through because we do a lot of individual photos and some special photography spots for the seniors on the team. And then we'll end up having a practice session with the entire team, and then go into an 18-hole qualifier, and we'll again start assessing who's playing well enough and who I might be looking at to take on our next trip. But then the other unique part about our program is the next day. It's Saturday. We've traditionally done this at the end of the season, but we had an open weekend here this year in our schedule, and what really works well for us is that we have a home football game this Saturday. So I moved the event from a Friday to a Saturday to get what we call our old timers or our alums back on our campus. And yeah, they come in, and this is an annual event where the alums come in, play against our current team members, and it's a fundraiser for a scholarship, an endowed scholarship that we set up quite a few years ago. And after the round of golf and this competitive nature vying for the Becker Cup, we have dinner and then a little bit of a social, everybody getting to know one another type thing, and then we're going to come to the football game. So it's pretty cool. We've got 20 alums coming back again this year. We usually somewhere between 20 and 25 guys. Quite a popular event, not only for the current guys on the team, but these alums coming back and having just kind of a giggle for the day. Then Sunday, we have our what we call our fall fundraiser. We have to raise money each year to run the program at the level that we have, and I ask all of the guys on the team to go out and find 4 people that come in, pay a set fee, and it's an event where it's a 4-person scramble, and the team, the guy on the team is actually makes up the 5th person, but a rather unique twist, and that is the guy on the team plays his ball. The scramble team gets to use his tee shot if it's better than any one of their 4, but then from that tee shot they play a 4-person scramble. At the end of the hole, you add up both scores, the team player score as well as the scramble score. And again, it's a dinner afterwards, and developing some camaraderie not only with the team members but family members of the other players and that sort of thing. So,
Coach Vogl, great start to the season. Thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you soon.
Very good. Thank you.